He's seen through all of that.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Defending was strong and firm.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Vinicius Junior.
And this is Van Basten. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Haaland has got himself a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitution in progress.
It's roll! And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
And that has been cleared. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot.
Vinicius, and he shoots! No mistake!
Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. The final 5 minutes. Knocks it into space. Incoming delivery. He's got tall. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Raul. Now it's Haaland. Out to the right. And it's Van Basten. And here's Haaland.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
So what can they make of this? And the number on the board is 3. Played out to the left flank. Crosses it in. Oh, and we're done. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Haaland taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
To make sure to put any litter
Well, thanks
in
to
the
Jim.
bins
We
provided.
both wish you a very good evening.
Cooperation.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that's a key interception. Can he get on the end of this? And the flag has stayed down. Raul. Now Van Basten. Vinicius Junior. Looking to play him in. Vinicius Junior. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's on it, can he get away? Passing is crisp and sharp. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Knocks it out wide. Tries to play it through. Here comes the... Up he goes! Decent enough try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Vinicius Junior picks it up out wide. Opts for safety. Getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. That is good strength. Vinicius Junior, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Raul. Vinicius Junior. And this is Van Basten. Half an hour played now. It's a promising position. That is lovely. Now this could be a chance. Lofted in. And he's heaved it away. He's being urged to shoot. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Van Basten. That's a nicely shaped ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's forced to go back. That's a good ball out wide. Tries to pass it through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, that's nice. Just 5 minutes left until the break. He's in plenty of space here. And he's onside. Delivered with swing. Cleared away. Vinicius Junior. Can he spark a counter here? No, that's been intercepted.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Can he get onto this? Raul. And the first 45 minutes are up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Please make sure to watch the
So your
screen.
views on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
And we're underway again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the...
Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
It's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Aimed beyond the defence. Vinicius Junior. Threads one in. There's no flag. Raul. Vinicius Junior.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Shot a goal! Shapes to shoot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Good ball, good take. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
The attendance for
And
this
still,
match
we
was
await the first breakthrough.
28,997.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Van Basten! Cleared without complication. Looking for options for movement. Gets into some space. And he's whipped it across. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Climbs up big! He will be livid with himself. That pass isn't the best. Raul. Now it's Van Basten. Raul. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Foot in. Raul. Nicely weighted ball. And he's straight offside. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Substitution on the field. Number 27, number 2, number 6. Coming on the field, number 11, number 50, number 77.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Good pressure, determined, intense. And that's gone loose. This looks promising. Spread out to the left. And that was very necessary. Well, they've got it again.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Now it's Raul. Vinicius Junior. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Still no sign of a breakthrough, which comes as quite a surprise if you consider the gulf in quality between the two teams. And he's picked it up out wide, crossed into the middle.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Vinicius Junior. Raul. Oh, good spread. Now it's Van Basten. Raul. Oh, sweet feet.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Might be danger here. Could try cutting inside here. Looking to go deep. It's a mighty effort! They just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Into stoppage time, and it is still 0-0. It's a promising position. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And that will be the final act. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
A rather flat performance for me when we expected something a lot stronger. I think they thought the win would just come to them, and it didn't.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
A quick reminder today that smoking is only allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Begley.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
And this is now today's lineup.
So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre-forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
Well, we're on the way. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Kashima Antlers are now forced to play the bulk of the game a man short.
It looked avoidable and unnecessary, but it makes you think that he was trying to intimidate.
Raul. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's been played through. Cleared away. Vinicius Junior. Pops for safety. Raul. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, that's a key interception. And the return pass. It's a promising position. This looks promising. Here it is, crossed in. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's got away. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Played out to the left flank. Now this could be a chance. Flashes it up. There's the header! Goal! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
After 17 minutes is number 71.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Knocks it out wide. That has been slung wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Has a look and plays it forward. He's had it taken off him. And that's going up front in a hurry. And no, that was never going to make it. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Can he get it through? Oh, good taking, a good shapes to shoot! Now that is commitment to the cause. They've played it short. Can he find the finish? There's a searching pass. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Quality ball. It's played through for him. Nice interception, well timed. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Roll. And this is Van Basten. Back towards the middle. Turns back here, probably the best option.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's been shipped out wide. Now it's Van Basten. It's a really well-measured ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Hello attendees, this is
well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Has a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, the least he could have done, Peter, was hit the target, and he's failed that test.
Raul. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Now, can they get him away? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That has ended up in no man's land. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Kashima Antlers looking to pass their way through. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And it's made its way to him. And he plays one. And the shot! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Number 9.
Kashima Antlers are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Raul. He won't be happy with that one. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And he's taking no chances there.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Raul. Raul! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution.
Kashima Antlers can now introduce the first of their substitutes. That's a decent clearance. That's good play. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Shifted it to the flank. That's tidy. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pressure coming in from all directions. Raul. And it's Van Basten. It's Vinicius Junior. And he's had it nicked away. Raul. Now it's Van Basten. And this is Raul. Lovely feet. It's out of play for a goal kick. Kashima Antlers can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
He's looking wide. He's on it, can he get away? Spread it left, brilliantly cut out. Van Basten.
This is the time you need that pace.
Out to the left it goes. Gets into some space. He is just caressing the ball. Could try cutting inside here. Looking here to chip it through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And they win it back again. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions.
Just a quick announcement.
It all looked a bit
and an
lost.
exciting one too. We're about to announce today's
So
entry
many
numbers.
thanks to Jim Beglin.
Please
That's
watch
all we
the
have
screen
time
if you have a
for.
ticket.
Good evening to you. So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what.
Hello everybody, and welcome to today's match.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Madueke makes the starting 11. Talk to me, Jim. What can we expect from him?
Well, I'll tell you, Peter, keep an eye on him when he's got his back to goal, because he can turn on a sixpence and be bearing down on a keeper before you know it. He can also cut inside or go around you, so he loves a drop of the shoulder to escape his markers.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Wits! Hausen is there, and he can get that clear. Vinicius Junior goes on a charge down the left. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. And here's Raul. That has been slung wide. Looking for options for movement. And he's cut it out. That's going to go a long way. McAllister. Szoboszlai. Now it's Szoboszlai. And that is as far as they're going to go. Madueke will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Guardiola. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. McAllister. Gakpo is in a really good position out wide. Referee's given a throw. This looks promising. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement.
This is the time you need that pace.
Madueke. That's a nicely weighted pass. There's a sharp little ball here. They've got a corner here. It's a clearance, but not much of one. And it's Locatelli, and that's gone loose. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Good ball, good take.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Pass is just off target. Vinicius Junior pinches it off him.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space. Oh no, what has happened here? Fired deep towards the back post. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Tries a deft little ball. Now the ball in. Nicely aimed pass. Can he spark a counter here? McAllister. Kirkes. And it's McAllister. Van Dijk. Kirkes. He's looking wide. And the return pass. Out to the left it goes. Kirkes. Played in early. Van Dijk tries to clear. Vinicius Junior. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It's Vinicius Junior. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Szoboszlai receives it in a wide position. Now that looks a decent ball. And the ball is out of play. Van Dijk. And it's Locatelli. Now it's Haaland. And no, he's seen through all of that. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Haaland. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Locatelli. Raul. Well read, and the danger is averted. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Hello, attendees.
Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Please welcome everyone, our lads.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Haaland is onto this. Haaland wins the duel this time. Haaland! Van Dijk is there and he can get that clear. Gakpo. Kerkez. Now it's Gakpo. Now it's Wirtz. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And it's Szoboszlai. And it's Gravenberch. Ambitious ball here. No luck with that. Dink over the top. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Raul. Madueke. There's the header! He has done it! And finally he has breathed life into the game! satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Looking for a runner. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's managed to get free. Showing good feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Engages and forces him off the ball. Can he finish? Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Vinicius Junior can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Probably be looking to play it square from here.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Van Dijk. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Guardiola plays it short. Vinicius Junior's cross. And he can clear it away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's neat. And it's Koundé. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that.
Guardiola! That was superb goalkeeping.
Guardiola clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. He's going to be disappointed with that. Half an hour gone in the second half. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Locatelli. It's a really well-measured ball. Madueke. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. Liverpool making consecutive changes here. Chiesa joining us here. The potential saviour.
Well, you can see he's very much a favourite, and with very good reason.
Substitution.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Madueke going face-to-face with his great rival. 1-0 as we head towards the end. And it's Kirkes. Chiesa. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Madueke providing an outlet on that flank. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Crosses it in here. And that has been knocked clear.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Haaland. He shifted it to the flank.
whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
I think we're just about done here.
There will be 3
Cheers up.
minutes added time.
Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Oh, there's a probing ball. Madweke hits a goal kick. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Haaland picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football. Climbs up big! No, not the best of headers.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Now it's Mbappe. Spread out to the left. Strokes it back. And it's Boiro. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Nico Williams has been emerging and a very good player to watch as he's growing his game, Peter. I've been hugely impressed with his confidence, with his energy, with his dynamism, with his spirit, with his willingness and enthusiasm. And all those qualities are the perfect mix in him going on to have a great career.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. And he's forced to go back. Locatelli. And Madueke. Jauregui kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Boiro. Jauregui. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Raul. Oh, this looks sharp. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And here's Mbappe.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Vinicius Junior. Locatelli. Marquinhos is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Now it's Guruzeta. Now it's Williams. And here's the chance to counter. Bilbao deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Marquinhos calmly anticipates. Locatelli.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Nicely spread. Now it's Berenguer. Now it's Berenguer. Now that looks a decent ball. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. In towards the back stick. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Williams. Cross flung in towards the middle. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Madueke. And he's worked it through. And it's Van Dijk. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Played out to the right. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. And it's Haura Gazar. Gurzetta. Now this could be a chance. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Swept in. That's really well cleared. Yuri. Now Paredes. Looking for the run. That has ended up in no man's land. Rodri. Raul. Quality ball. Madueke. Great vision.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Yeah, that's well seen too. Now it's Williams. Nicely weighted ball. Gurzetta. Little pass back. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first half thoughts?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7 será
And the action
sustituido
is
por
back on the
el
way.
dorsal 9.
So the first half brought no goals. He's in space and looking for... Shoots! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Played with finesse. And he's cut it out. Madueke. Probing pass. Nicely intercepted. Shifted upfield. Marquinhos kept his eye on it and he's there. Now it's Williams. That looks a cracking ball. And he shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. Tries the Guruzeta! Oh, the ball's run. Has another go! And that certainly packed a punch. Madueke. And it's Marquinhos. And he's been shifted off it. Raul being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, he's a source of potential trouble, so tight marking just has to be done.
Now there's a fine ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Takes aim and crosses. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. He's picked his way through. Tries the cut back. Oh, well played, well played. Gomez. Williams. Jaureguisa opts for safety. And Yuri. Gomez. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He is through here! And it's made its way to him. And it's Locatelli.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Paredes. Now it's Williams. Jaureguisa. Now it's Williams. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Raul. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Gomez, looking for options for movement. Williams, and back to the goalkeeper. Khan is there to clear. Gomez running with the ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's burst through! Vinicius Junior. It's a really well-measured ball. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Oh, that's fabulous. Madueke puts a cross in.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Madueke. Oh, this is a terrific run. Oh, played through for the wide man. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That has not gone well.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's got away. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Can he get on the end of this? Drives, and the shot! Williams. Oh, it's hit the post. And that was the final act of the game, a nearly game until the very end. And it finishes 0-0. Frustration, exasperation. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I think it would be this guy, Højbjerg, Peter, because he has great nous, really, in that position in central midfield. He can often be the dominant presence without necessarily shining and draw attention to himself, but he goes about it in a very kind of quiet manner, and he's extremely good at what he does, so keep an eye on him. He could make a difference.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Where? And the counter is on. And it's Timber. It's Højbjerg. And it's Waneri. Now it's Greenwood. Oh, that's a key interception. Lofted upfield. Madueke receives it in a wide position.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He has found the way through. Ekiti, big header! He's done very well to get to that.
Ekitike is offering a right smile there.
That's a good ball out wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Great chance! And he's there to clear it. Oh, this looks sharp.
This is the time you need that pace.
So it is still 0-0. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rodri. Raul. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Madueke. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Højbjerg gets it clear. Madueke. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Højbjerg. And it's Waneri. Greenwood. Now it's Weir. Højbjerg. Looking for the run. Can he get on the end of this? And he whips it in.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
He's going for goal! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Out to the right. Could move up a gear here. It's a good run down the right. Madueke going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Greenwood. Now it's Aubameyang. Højbjerg. Quinton Timber. It's Greenwood! That's a half-decent try.
Greenwood certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Howson. Now Saliba. Howson. Saliba. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Raul. Now Howson. Aimed beyond the defence.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Deflected behind for a corner kick. He gets big. Cleared away. And it's Rodri. Has a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Rodri really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And that has been cleared. Crossed in early. And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. Aguirre. Quinton Timber. And he's forced to go back.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Quinton Timber. Waneri. This looks promising. Oh, he's bustling through. Chance! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over
Just
here.
a quick request today for everybody
So
to
there
please
was the
kindly
first half.
remove any cars
What a pleasant
parked on the road
surprise to
outside the
see
stadium.
how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
Here we go again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
It's a promising position. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Played out to the right. He has a look up. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And a few accusing looks coming his way. Marseille have the chance to go the other way. Searching pass he's played there. Pass is just off target. And he's had it nicked away. Looking for options for movement. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now, can they get him away? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Look, a little variation can't hurt here because they've got no previous.
Well, there's the clearance. Marseille are looking to go forward now. Locatelli. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Weah. He's in a great position here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Raul. Oh, a delicate chip through. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Greenwood. Locatelli concedes a free kick for that. And it's Weah. Oh, that's well spotted. Weah. Now it's Aubameyang. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Højbjerg. Medina. And it's Timber. Quinton Timber. Threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Howson gets a good foot in there. Ranieri out towards the flank. Tries to play it through. Ranieri looking to get on the end of this. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Marseille truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
And that was very necessary.
Substitution in progress.
Marseille making another change here, and it's been taken short. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner.
Taking place.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
Cleared away. Here comes another cross. Balerdi getting this one clear. Oh, good spread. Now it's Madueke, and across it goes.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And that's a throw-in.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Played into space. That's surely a foul, free kick.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
They're taking a moment to consider their options.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Tries to cross. That's a decent clearance. What a throw-in. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Madueke is eyeing up his options in the middle.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Højbjerg. Aguirre. Højbjerg. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Højbjerg.
4 added minutes.
So what can they make of this? And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Marquinhos.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
The ball's gone astray. It's gone for a throw-in. Madueke has it in a wide position. Swings in across. Guiri.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So we finish as we started. Try as they might. Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where battles are won and lost. So I see Rodri as a player who can dominate his midfield position. He's excellent at winning and recycling the ball, as well as passing it all over the pitch. I see him as someone who's very well suited now even to those...
Shapes to shoot! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Madueke, Raul. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
That's an imaginative pass. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Rodri. Aims beyond the defence. Thinks about the shot. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Saliba. Guardiola. Spread out to the left. Serginho. Fired deep towards the back post. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Isaac. Ambitious ball here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. He's not got that quite right. Referee's given a throw.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rodri.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Madueke. Can he get it through? And he's had it nicked away. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Knocks it into space. De Bruyne. Incoming delivery. Serginho. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's De Bruyne. He's having a shot!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Madueke.
Pretty robust defending.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Serginho. Guardiola is always scanning the pitch for targets. Not the most accurate pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the... Kukçu. Rodri. Short changes him with that pass. And the ball's gone astray. And it's Kukçu. Van Dijk. Kukçu. Al-Ittihad looking to pass their way through. De Bruyne. Now that looks a decent ball. And he shoots! And he's straight offside. Rodri. He's in a great position here. Isak. Oh, he's bustling through here.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, no joy this time. And it's Kukçu. Al-Ittihad finding their passes. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Guardiola. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Van Dijk. Now, can they get him away? Comes under pressure, and it's come loose. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Kukçu was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He has found the way through. Raul. Header! Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in.
And the half-time whistle goes. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Substitution on the field. Number 12, Van Basten. Number 22.
And so we're off again.
Raul. Coming on the field, number 21.
Gabriel.
Nico Williams. Number 5.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a really well-measured ball. De Bruyne cuts it out.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And here's Lewandowski. Madueke. Rodri. Now it's Isak. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that pass just didn't quite work.
And he's had a hit!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Looking for a runner. Serginho in acres of space out wide. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, good ball!
There's the shot!
It's not an especially good pass.
Oh, it's fallen kindly here! Goal! Al-Ittihad! And they're back in front!
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Al-Ittihad take the lead. And that is a little undercooked.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Climbs up big! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Rodri. De Bruyne tries to play it through. Now it's Isak. Guardiola. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's De Bruyne. Madueke. Szoboszlai. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Kukçu. That has ended up in no man's land. Saliba. No, that's been intercepted.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And the finish!
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Chance! He scores!
And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
He has a look up. Kukçu. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Good ball, good take. Khan claims it without any fuss. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Isak really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nico Williams picks it up out wide. Kukçu. And now the breakaway. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kukçu. This looks promising.
Oh, just skips, goes for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising!
And they are cruising away. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
substitution on the field. Number 30.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Number 10.
Al-Ittihad grab a 3. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, he's burst, shoots, and he hits the net. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Gabriel, that is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Played out to the right. Oh, it's just a little long. Tries a deft little ball. Caught offside that time.